and welcome to another episode of The Last Seven, a Newport-based podcast, a not-so-philosophical wax regarding the last 7 days. I'm very happy to welcome once again Justin Cliff.
Hello.
Antonio Romola.
Hey.
And Ken Trainer.
Hello.
Excellent. 4 of us.
4
for episode 8.
8 divided by 2 is 4.
Exactly. So
What does that tell you?
Not a lot.
No, that's right. Tells us that maths works. How's everybody? All right?
we've each got to do a quarter of the podcast.
Yeah. Tone, you first.
Yeah. Quarter 1. Yeah, there we go.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
What the fuck was that?
How are you doing this week, Tone? Everything cool?
Yeah, all good, yeah.
What's the best thing that's happened to you this week, mate?
Oh, the best thing that's happened to me... Well, the best thing that's happened to me this week was probably today, discovering something that probably you all know about already and everyone else in the world probably already knows about, but I thought was awesome, was discovering that Steve Martin, the comedy actor, actually plays the banjo and has released a few albums and everything. So
Yeah, that's right.
that's pretty awesome.
What?
I didn't know that.
Did you not know?
No, I didn't know.
But that's
that.
I had
made
no idea.
made my day because I'm gonna buy a CD. 'Cause it sounded great. I heard someone playing it CD and I was like, what's this? I just thought it was gonna be like an old school banjo kind of like band thing. And he just said,
Old school banjo.
just some like
bands.
folky thing. And he
Those
said,
classics.
I thought it was gonna be like an American folk band or something. And he just said, oh, it's Steve Martin. And I was like, what, Steve Martin is in the actor? And he was like, yeah, he plays the banjo. He's really so I was like, no way.
Excellent.
He told me the name of the album, The Crow. So yeah, if no one knew that information, the album's called The Crow, and it sounded really good. I heard a couple of songs. I'm
So
gonna
you've
get
got a Steve Martin plug there. Get him on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see if he'll give us the rights to play one of his banjo songs.
Of course, yeah, to avoid copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of taking a back seat, that segment.
Yeah.
Because I got some good tunes in. It's a lot from the same people. I wanted to try and vary it up a bit. If you have any music you want to send in so that we can avoid copyright infringement, you can email us thelast7podcast@gmail.com or follow us on Twitter @thelast7. What's the worst thing that's happened to you this week, Tone?
Oh, the worst thing that's happened to me. You know those glass plates inside the microwave that you put your food on, they go round? Well, it just happened like 2 days ago. I went to take my my bowl of hot rice out of the microwave with my oven gloves on.
Classic.
And because the oven gloves are so thick, they accidentally clipped the edge of the plate as well as I was taking the bowl out, and the plate just sort of hit me in the chest and then went on the floor and just shattered everywhere.
Not shat on your chest.
No, but
Oh,
it fucking
goodness.
hurt when it hit my
Chest
chest.
of steel.
It hurt. I wasn't expecting it. Just slid out of the microwave onto my chest, bounced onto the surface, bounced off that and onto the floor, and just went
And
everywhere.
in none of that, you didn't catch it.
No, because I was on my own.
You had a
you had
bowl
a
of
bowl of
rice in
rice
your
I had
hand.
a hot bowl of rice in my hand, and I couldn't do anything
Hot
about it.
one.
And I literally went, no, as it slipped. No, as it hit the fucking counter. And then no, when it shattered the floor. And the poor dog was just like, what the fuck is going on? And just legged it.
It's amazing that you've got that talking dog. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was just like,
yeah.
no, like that. Neighbour probably heard me, like, on my own I was, just cursing and everything. And then the dog just wouldn't finish eating her food after that.
So not bad, not entirely awful, man. I'm assuming you cleaned it up and everything was fine.
Yeah, cleaned it up, yeah, it was alright.
Terrific.
And ordered a new one straight away. Got it next day delivery.
I'm straight in there. I'm like a shark, me. I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep going on. I gotta keep going on. It broke. I said no 3 times. Told the dog to stay out of the bloody way. Got on the internet. Ordered myself another microwave plate. How much was it?
11 quid.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow! 11 quid that I didn't need to spend if I'd just been a little bit more careful.
Well, you know for next time. You'll never do that again.
That's the
Yeah,
second
damn right.
time the
second
glass
time.
plate in the microwave has been broken.
Did you break it the first time?
Yeah. And I was cooking popcorn.
I remember
I
this.
put popcorn on the surface, and it fucking got so hot and was popping so much, it blew the bottom of the microwave.
Was it the same
apart.
microwave? It wasn't.
No,
was
it was the old
one?
microwave. Yeah.
That's
How did that happen?
Replaced it and then we got a new microwave.
No idea. Popcorn just shattered it, mate, and it was a massive pop as well. And I was blooming looking through the glass.
Was it
at the
sweetened
time.
popcorn?
No, it was salted.
Oh, right. Well, I was going to say maybe the sugar got really hot and that was the thing that...
No.
Microwaves.
Oh, my God. All of the scientists that are listening, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Poor microwave, excellent popcorn.
Yeah, the air vent was blocked on it, so
On the microwave or the...
yeah, on the microwave.
That'll be it then.
So the filter was blocked.
Scientists don't bother. We
We got it. We got this one. I got this. Don't worry about it, scientists.
Jay, best thing that's happened to you this week?
Well, the best thing that's happened to me this week happened 7 minutes ago, mate.
What happened?
Lembit Opik has followed me on Twitter and tweeted me about a tweet that I sent to him today.
What? You saw him today?
Yeah, I saw him today. I was walking through Victoria train station, and he walked past like looking really shifty and like with like a newspaper, like he just didn't want to be seen. So I tweeted saying, just saw Lembit Opik walking through Victoria Station this morning. He was wearing those glasses with the nose attached, attempting to evade the crowds. And all I meant was he was just looking like he didn't want to,
Yeah.
He's tweeted me back saying, that's a bit mean. And then somebody, a supporter of Lembit Opik, has tweeted me saying, Lembit Opik, have no fear. People often become braver on social media.
There's nothing brave about it. If he thinks that's trolling,
I know.
That's the worst Lembit Opik side. Ken and I had an idea for a TV show starring Lembit Opik because he was really, really funny. The first time I remember seeing was on Have I Got News For You?
Yeah, he's great.
He's had several brilliant turns on that show. He lost his seat in Parliament. He did another great turn just after that election.
The day after the
that's
2010
right.
election, yeah.
And then we thought, that's him. He's going to sort of fade into obscurity now that he's not got any sort of a finger on a political button, now that he's not an MP.
Yeah.
So we thought of a show, because he's already done reality TV, called Opik Fail. where we get Lembit
right?
Opik
Oh my
to
God.
compete in a series of challenges, at which we think he'll probably fail. Amateur boxing, the luge,
That is brilliant.
zorbing. So now that he follows you on Twitter, he
Yeah.
followed you. So you might. I don't think he thinks
I don't think
it's
he's that
mean.
offended, no. So,
I think that one of the things that like a typical contemporary politician, he obviously follows mentions of himself.
yeah, now he's following me on Twitter. We'll surely send him this, and then through this podcast, he will make that show happen, guys.
Well, yeah, we
Come
put,
on,
we
that
put
is-
it. We put it in the public domain now.
Yeah.
Because this podcast by next week could have at least like 30 listens.
Oh,
So
yes.
they're going to steal that. But we've copyrighted it anyway. We posted the idea, posted our thoughts in an envelope to ourselves, and that works.
Yeah, that's official. So, Lembit, if you do listen to this, Dan and Ken, residents of Newport City, they have a cracking pitch for you.
Yeah. Well, you've heard it. So
Yeah.
thanks very much. It's in the first few minutes as well, so you don't even have to listen to the rest of this podcast. What you can do is just listen to this bit, get onto your agent and say, phone these guys. Contact them at thelast7@gmail.com or follow them like you have done Jews Ed Cliff on Twitter at thelast7. Let's make it happen.
I'm sorry for saying that he was following mentions of himself on Twitter or any social media site, scouring the
you can't
internet
help
for
it. You get a
mentions
little
of him.
notification, it pops up. And,
That's what I'm saying, but I didn't think of that. I'm saying I thought he was just like, I wonder what people are saying
Looking
about
for
me.
himself, yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm sorry about.
Okay.
Because he clearly wasn't doing that. And I've learned my lesson.
Sorry.
Please get in touch.
Yeah.
Conversely, Jay, what's the worst thing that's happened to you this week?
I've had a pretty good week, in fairness.
It's great, you don't have to have one. That's something that hasn't come up before.
Yeah, well,
I'm asking
that's
you
it
these
then.
things, so yeah.
That's that bit.
No, it's got to be. You still got to do the worst. So it might be just a great thing. It was just the least good thing that happened. Stubbed your toe.
Being on a National Express, but like that's the worst thing. But it was actually all right.
I like National Express.
Yeah, National Express is fine.
Excellent. Ken, what's the best thing that's happened to you this week?
This new hair.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
You said it was going to be the first thing we were going
That's
to
the
mention.
best thing that's happened to me this week.
I think it's a candidate for my best thing of the week.
Good.
So, do you want to explain about it?
No, I think you should. I think you'd do a much better job.
All right. Ken is a bit of a silver fox. He's 31 years old.
I was.
31 years old. Quite a bit of grey. It looks distinguished. I've always liked your grey hair, mate. But as a bit of a change,
Yeah.
Ken's dyed the grey bits blue.
Yeah, and now they're like a metallic blue.
Yeah, it is. It's a really it's kind of a deep metallic blue. It looks fucking brilliant.
Like he's some sort of X-Man now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to look more cartoon, more comic book, more...
Yeah, definitely comic book.
Excellent. Some awesome trousers next, perhaps.
Yeah, I think so. Or like I was saying before, big trainers,
Big shiny metallic blue.
big massive shoes. Yeah.
Just to match your hair.
Just like huge, like normal trainers, but huge, not those like New Rock sort of.
No, just massive.
It's awesome.
Excellent.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
What's the worst thing that's happened to you this week, man?
Not had a bad week, but did have a hangover on Thursday for the first time in a long time. Haven't really drunk alcohol this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
What
Wasn't
on
great.
Wednesday?
Went out to an exhibition opening and then partied in Newport till about 3 a.m.
Was there,
Nice.
as there is at many exhibitions, free wine?
No.
Ooh!
They wanted a £1 donation for every drink.
So it's a pound for a
That's
drink.
not
Yes.
bad.
Right, so free wine essentially.
A pound for a glass of wine, not loads of wine, or a bottle of, they had Budweiser, San Miguel, things like that.
Right, okay.
So yeah, cheap alcohol, but not free.
Shaming.
It is a little bit, especially because they were clearly turning a profit, because I don't think 4 bottles of Budweiser cost £4.
It costs more than
It costs
£4.
more than £4.
Does it?
Yeah, I'm sure. It does,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
Get 'em.
separate carryouts and that.
You'll probably get a bottle for about £1.45, but I don't think.
No,
this
I
is,
reckon they had whatever was on special, whatever was £3 for the 4.
Yeah, no, that's true enough.
And
Or just
then-
bought, yeah, a huge multi-pack.
It's certainly
They
what
must
I
have
would have
bought it
done.
from the wholesalers or something, dude. They must have got it mega cheap.
Yeah, good point. They would have
Bottles are 24. That works out cheaper. The bottle.
Yeah, of course it would. And of course they would have bought more than 24.
Great.
Suss that out. The guys, tell you what, the scientists and the mathematicians who are listening, they don't need any we don't need any assistance from them.
Anyone
At all.
listening
Yeah,
to
we
that, like
smashed
our
it.
conversation just about.
Smashed it. I knew
Yeah.
they were working it out
The
straight
prices,
away
yeah.
on their pads. But no need, we're sorted. We're getting good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
We don't need them to listen anymore. Guys, stop listening.
Nobody stop listening.
Don't-
Continue listening. Share. Like and share.
The mathematicians that we're paying and the scientists to be.
Oh no, yeah, the paid staff. Yeah, get rid of them.
get rid of
Totally.
them. Cut them. We don't need them.
No,
We're scientists and mathematicians.
I
ourselves.
haven't paid them from the beginning. They're going to be disappointed if anything.
He's paid them in false promises.
Obviously, this week, yesterday, was 100 years since the start of the First World War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin doesn't think that there are any veterans alive from the First World War. Do you want to give that a quick
I will do,
Shefty?
of course I will.
Because I'm sure, I know our
I
last
thought there was
British
one.
one. No, I know our last British one I think died a couple of years ago. I think his name was Harry Patch.
It was
Yeah.
There's a
indeed.
documentary called The Last Tommy, which was about him.
My argument is mainly about how many people are still alive at the age of 115.
Yeah,
I
said
don't think it's that many. You said thousands.
I said it was over 1,000.
Over 1,000
Could
what?
there be
Over
any?
1,000 people in the world are over 115 years old.
Could there be any
Yeah,
French
who were
or
in the
German
war?
people still alive?
Oh,
Hospitals
okay,
we don't know
no,
of?
that's not what I meant.
That's what you said, Dan.
Could there be any German or French people still alive that we don't know of?
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Probably loads of German and French people that are alive that we don't know of.
Survivors of the First World War.
It's probably millions, mate.
Millions.
Yeah.
We'll have a look anyway. So while he's looking that up, Charles Bronson changed his name this week.
This week.
Yep.
What did he change it to?
Charles Salvador.
No way.
Yep, he's a big fan of the artist Salvador
And
Dali.
has he grown his tash to suit?
I think he already had a pretty decent tash, right?
Yeah, no. Charles Bronson's tash is
Legendary.
tremendous, mate. Yeah, but has he
It's
done
almost
a
the
Dali?
most famous thing about it,
Yeah, I'd say.
other than being in solitary confinement for 30 odd years
Yeah,
and leading prison riots and
biting people.
Have you seen the film Bronson
Yeah,
with Tom Hardy?
yeah.
Oh, Tone, you have to watch that movie.
No.
It's not as good as Chopper though. The Australians trumped us on that one, I feel.
I love the film Chopper.
I watched,
So
I watched
good.
Captain Phillips the other day. That was pretty good.
Bullshit. Not talking about Captain fucking Gay Phillips with Tom Shitty Hanks on this fucking podcast. That looks like a bullshit film.
No, it
That
was
looks
good.
So
it was good,
shit.
man.
No, we're not talking about it. Next question.
What was Captain Phillips about?
Oh, fuck off! It's Tom Hanks playing an old sea captain.
Oh,
Yeah, on a boat with loads of seamen, and then these pirates come
oh
on
no,
board.
yeah, of course, yeah, the Somali pirate.
Yeah.
fucking-
Oh, are they Somali pirates on it?
I'm not sure. Oh,
Is
I
it
think
not? I thought it was I thought they were ye olde.
No. What?
No,
I thought they were like
no.
proper rum
No!
drinking, daggers in the mouth
Pirates of the Caribbean
it's based
6
on true.
with Tom Hanks.
Yeah. No, I didn't really think that. I thought it was the Somalians. I know it was the Somalians. I don't want to watch it. It looks shit.
I
Films that
I
are set
enjoyed
on
it.
boats are shit because they don't go anywhere. You're always on the boat, and then you're like, oh, where's the
Yeah,
boat?
they
In the
do.
middle of the
They're
ocean.
moving.
Oh no! What do you mean moving in an emotional sense, or the boat is actually moving in the movie?
Were you not moved by the film Titanic?
It didn't all
No.
happen on one boat, mate. He had to get out of the one boat into the lifeboat, and then he was stuck on there with the pirates for the rest of the film.
Did he
So there's a
put his
change.
bloody hand on a beach ball and draw a face in it?
Totally
No, 'cause
different
that's a
film.
different film.
Totally different film.
Yeah.
The thing is, he rose
He was
to be
alone
he
in
rose
that.
to be the captain of that boat after like having braces on his legs as a child.
Yeah.
Not being able to run very fast. And they
And
say, oh,
he was
yeah.
on a desert island for a very, very
So
long
yeah,
time.
Forrest Phillips, you will never ever captain a
Yeah.
boat, and he was determined.
And one time, when he was a kid, he went forward and lived in his adult life
Yeah.
and went back. And then he became Captain Phillips.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's actually once had sex with a mermaid, apparently, as well.
After
So
serving,
it's all very nautical. And,
Yeah.
and Captain Phillips is on the thing.
but he's a hardened sailor, and he's a hardened man after working in that prison.
He had the massive dog, and then he went through life and he became Captain Phillips.
Right.
Died of AIDS at the end.
Oh god. Oh. Oh, nice one, dude.
Speaking about dying, there are no surviving veterans of
Ooh,
the First World War.
Snap.
Thanks.
What with it?
Nice.
This is veterans. This is people who served in the armed forces for any side of the conflict.
Was Harry Potter the last one ever then? Or?
No, the last living veteran from the First World War was a lady called Florence Green, a British citizen who served the Allied armed forces. She died on the 4th of February 2012, aged 110.
Jeez, oh.
Yeah, prior to her, there was a guy called Frank Buckles, a US serviceman. He was 110 also. He died in 2011.
Can you find out how many people are still alive over the age of 100?
Loads.
I've got the internet, Jay, I'm sure.
Isn't that amazing though that the internet holds the power of all information, anything you want to know, and now it's in your pocket all the time. Yet I still spend 2 hours a day scrolling through Facebook. Do you know what I mean? Just like scrolling through Facebook
There
and seeing that
must be
some girl I
something
went
that
to
isn't
school
on
with has had another baby, and then scrolling through Facebook and seeing that my mate is in Australia, and scrolling through Facebook and.
According to Wikipedia, there are 5,
5 people in the world over the age of 100.
115.
5.
This is people validated by the Gerontology Research Group or Guinness World Records.
Wow.
The oldest living person is a lady called Misao Okawa. She was born on the 5th of March 1898.
Oh, yes!
She's 116.
3 centuries.
116.
Yep, she
She's
lives
the
in
oldest
Japan.
alive.
There's a lady in America called Gertrude Weaver who was born on the 4th of July 1898.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, then there's Geraldine Talley, also American. She's born on the 23rd of May 1899. She's 115. Then Susanna Mushat Jones, also from the United States, born 6th of July
You
1899.
do well in terms of longevity in the United
Yeah.
States.
Yeah.
They all
They
pay
all
for it, I
follow
suppose.
Bernice Madigan is also from America, born 24th of July.
And women, of course,
1899.
because they live longer.
Yeah.
I think the oldest person in the world was 124,
122.
122.
Jean
Jean Clement.
from France, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she was 122 years, 164 days old when she died on the 4th of August 1997.
Can you imagine? Getting to 90 would be great, right?
The
Yeah.
oldest
You'd be pretty chuffed about getting to 90. And then 10 more years.
Yeah,
And then 10 more years.
yeah, I know. And
And then 10 more years. And then 2 more years. And then 196 days. How much fun would it be after you turn like 109?
Yeah.
There is an article here on the BBC News website from the 11th of April 2012 about Scotland's oldest woman, Janet Roberts, dying at the age of 110.
Wow.
Not bad.
She was the last surviving granddaughter of William Grant, who founded the Glenfiddich distillery
Wow.
in Dufftown.
Nice one. So it's whiskey is the key to...
Yeah, long
Yeah.
life.
Yep.
You got to bathe in it and you got to sleep in a tub of it.
That's expensive. That's an expensive lifestyle. Can't we
Yeah.
just drink it? Because that has 2 things that work. 1, it tastes nice. 2,
Yeah.
you get drunk.
A few years ago, I remember when they first, within the current government, I think, saying, yeah, we're going to extend the the retirement age.
Yeah.
So you've got to work an extra year and so on. That it was, I think, extended to 66, and the average life expectancy male men in Glasgow is 67.
No
So, yeah.
way.
Male men in Glasgow. What am I talking about? Not postmen.
Yeah.
Men in Glasgow.
Work and enjoy that year. You'll be able to spend all your pension though if you saved one.
Yeah.
Imagine
Just
that was in
blow
the
it in a
Guinness
year.
Book of Records, oldest mailman.
Yeah, oldest mailman in the world.
It definitely is. The
Yeah,
oldest
maybe.
mailman's still delivering. There's bound to be some eccentric old boy with
Oldest.
a paper round or something
Yeah.
like that. There's got to be more than one. One jolly guy
Yeah,
with his
I
fucking
reckon.
purple trousers on who
I
just
reckon.
goes out, purple trousers and a yellow vest, a waistcoat over the top in maroon. Does a paper round, realising that he's the 18th old person on the Isle of Wight to have done so.
Yeah.
I'm so eccentric. Right, I'll get myself a penny farthing as the monster truck rolls by. What was the story of Dick Whittington?
Dick Whittington had boots and a cat, and the cat and him and the boots were going out of Whittington. He was in the boots, and then he and the cat were going to a castle, and then they got to the castle. I don't know why I said castle. I think I was trying to posh it up. Castle, and then the cat got in the boots, and then the cat got smuggled into the castle by being in the boots.
Ken.
I thought it was a bloody.
Dick Whittington and his cat is the name of English folklore surrounding the real-life Richard Whittington, 1354 to 1423, wealthy merchant and thrice Lord Mayor of London, alleging he escaped his poverty-stricken childhood and made his fortune thanks to the ratting abilities of his cat. However, the real Whittington did not come from a poor family of common stock, and there's no compelling evidence that he owned a cat.
Certainly no photographs.
Yeah.
It's all bollocks.
Yeah, but that's the thing. What's the story? What was the folklore thing? He went to London with his cat. I heard. The thing I remember is that Dick Whittington had heard that the streets of London were paved with gold, and so he went with his cat, who was clever.
Yeah,
Uh,
caught rats.
Got
and
to
they made
London,
money
caught loads of rats in London, and then was made mayor of London on that premise.
on that day as well. And the cat is in the boots at some stage, isn't it? The cat wears the boots.
What is your thing? You're thinking of Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots, yeah.
Yeah, I am. Is that not his cat?
Is Dick Whittington not a?
Puss in Boots is Dick Whittington's
Is it
cat.
not Charles Dickens' book?
You're either thinking of the Pickwick Papers, perhaps.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it? Oh, is that
maybe.
what I'm thinking of? Damn, I don't.
It's the only one that sounds a bit like Dick Whittington.
Oh, right. Cool. Yeah, because that is a long book, I think.
Have you read David Copperfield?
No.
There's no magic in it.
I don't get it. Yeah, I don't understand why he named himself David Copperfield when there was a famous book, David Copperfield. Obviously, I knew about the magician David Copperfield before I knew about the book. I was fucking way confused. I was like, is it written by David Copperfield? Is it by David Copperfield? Open it up, it's fucking oldie. I was like, what the fuck? David Copperfield's alive now. Is that one of the tricks? Is he this old?
Imagine David Copperfield wrote a biography of Charles Dickens.
Yeah.
How confusing would that be? Which
yeah.
one is it? Oh.
It would say,
That would be my life's
the
work
cover.
had I changed my name to David Copperfield.
Well,
Yeah,
you
but
were
you
looking
can't
for
do
a
it as
name.
well.
What are you reading at the moment? Charles Dickens by David Copperfield. I think you mean no.
No, I don't.
No, it's a new release.
Yeah.
Worth it, mate.
That'll be well worth it.
They won't even read it, mate. They'll just publish it, or you just self-publish it, and people will buy it by mistake. There is no law preventing that.
We're doing much better since we sacked all those boffins and signed it, aren't we?
Yeah, we
the
are.
ideas are
Two-
flowing.
Two business ideas here.
Yeah, so the business managers are gone as well.
Yeah, fuck them. We don't need them either.
Clearly, these
Pete.
ideas are flowing.
Pete and Janet, you're off. Fired.
Yeah.
Unlucky. I might change my name to King James and write a book called The Bible.
Ooh, that would be a big seller, yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Hand those over to a TV evangelist.
Or Gideon.
I've cornered the hotel market.
Yeah, definitely. In some states, it's state law that the hotel room has to provide the Bible.
Just
So
in
they
case.
do. I don't know what it's for. I don't think
Just-
it's for,
just
you know,
To accommodate
unplanned
for
exorcisms.
religious people.
Does that mean then that you could go to a hotel room, throw the Bible out the window, then complain that there's no Bible and get your room for free?
I doubt you they'd give you the room for free. They'd probably take the Bible out of the bush and give it you back.
Or they probably just give you one of the Bibles out of the empty rooms.
Yeah, but if you were so
If you were like, I needed to pray straight
The
away.
moment has gone, and my immortal soul is compromised now.
Yeah.
How are you
Just
gonna
remind your hotel
compensate it?
patron about the free Wi-Fi, and you
Yeah,
can go
yeah,
to
yeah.
you can get the Bible online. Stop being a dick about it. Last week, we spoke about shaving my back.
Yeah.
Pretty insulted, I'll be completely honest,
Why?
because the lowest price I was going to get it for was 10 quid, and that was from Tone, and that was only if I had 10 quid on me right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I mean, I would be offended if you wanted 30 quid to shave my back. I'd get it.
I'd just do it though. I wouldn't want the money. Point is that you then suggested, Jay, that there should be a challenge issued between the two of you, and the loser of said challenge has to shave my back.
Yeah.
So again, pretty insulting.
If it was the winner, me and Tone would be scrabbling at your clothes all the time, trying to get you naked. This has gone wrong really quickly. We'd be scrabbling at you, trying to shave your back all the time. If it was something that we wanted to win, we wouldn't have to compete in a competition. We'd just do it, mate. Be mutually beneficial to you and us. But we don't want to. That's why the loser has to do that.
It's a fair point, well made.
Yeah.
So we've had a few suggestions.
Great.
A couple by email,
Cool.
a couple on Twitter. Most nose hairs extracted without sneezing.
Fuck, I didn't think they were going to be like this.
What?
So there's that one. There's who can drink a gallon of milk and not throw up.
Oh.
The most unfollows on Twitter. So to post something horrendously negative, I think that suggests.
Alright, okay.
Wow.
Or something about Lambert Opik.
Yeah, that's already garnered a few.
If you're already winning.
A good old-fashioned arm wrestle.
No,
A
because he'll
good
win
old-fashioned real wrestle.
that. Yeah.
Or a game called Guess the Flavour.
I'm not playing a game
not
called
playing
Guess the
that.
Flavour.
Not playing that one.
Not playing it.
The flavours are fruit.
Well, why are you telling us the flavour?
No, I'm just saying it. There'll be a different type of fruit, so you have to guess the fruit essentially.
And at no point will your penis go into my nose.
No, I promise you, my penis.
No,
will
let's
not go into
do
that.
let's do the nose hairs one.
I think Guess the Flavours is
Yeah,
the best
nose
one.
hairs one is good. Or what was the?
I would like you to do. I reckon it
The
should be
milk.
2 out of 3, and I reckon the 2 should be gallon of milk, nose hairs, and guess the flavour.
Oh, now that's a good
Yeah.
competition. That's like the Olympics.
Arm wrestle's nice and pure.
So we do. So
Oh, no,
we
sorry,
do
it's
all
Gallon
them
Milk,
now,
yeah.
do we? Or
No. We're gonna do it at the same time. We're gonna have a challenge day in the coming weeks, and I'm gonna
Right.
run 100 meters in under 20 seconds, and you're gonna do the challenge, and then we're gonna shave my back.
Yeah,
group
alright,
effort.
okay.
Because we'll all be
So
there.
much.
So I'll be having
So-
my back shaved. You'll be filming it. One of you will.
So we're doing nose hairs, gallon of milk.
gallon of milk.
Do you
Guess
know?
the
Do you
flavour.
know
What was
what,
the
do you
one
know
before
what the
gallon
thing
of
of gallon of milk is?
What?
That it makes you want to throw up so bad that
no?
whoever throws up first. I'm up for it, just over the bath. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
I think it'll go over the window as well. From what I've seen.
You have to be blindfolded for guess the flavour.
Nah, fuck playing guess the flavour, mate. He's got a look in his eye. He's just mentioned right bit. No, I'm not playing guess the
No.
fucking flavour.
No way, no,
You're gonna
no.
put something fucking sick in our mouths.
It's not sick. It's a flavoured thing.
Yeah, a Johnny probably.
There's no way
Is
you're
it
prepared
Johnny?
for this.
You're gonna fucking put Johnny in our mouth.
Yeah, it's not on a penis. It's just a normal Johnny.
Well, that one's fucked now, isn't it? So I say we just do nose hair pulling.
He's got some good flavours.
Whilst we have to just guess the different,
Yeah,
different flavours of Johnny's.
all right. There's an easy one. There's chocolate, and then there's 3 fruits.
What the fuck?
I'm
Who
not
has a
putting it
chocolate condom? Is it brown?
I think it might be brown. Should we have a look?
Yeah.
A week ago, a challenge was issued. Justin or Antonio will shave my back. It's best 2 out of 3. First challenge. Guess the flavour! All right, eyes closed, mate. Mouth open.
Oh no.
Nice and open.
Oh god.
Take it in your mouth. There you go. There you go. Nice. There you go. Sorry.
Alright, I think I know what it is.
Okay, keep it to yourself. Justin?
Mm-hmm.
Eyes closed, mate.
Yeah, my eyes are closed.
Good stuff. Okay, there you go. Alright,
Oh.
that's helpful. You smell it, it's easier as well. So.
Yeah, I know what it is.
I didn't try and smell it.
Right, after 3, give your answers.
Apple.
1, 2, 3.
Mint.
Apple.
Apple from Tone, mint from Justin.
Yeah.
I'm afraid it's mint, Tone. Of course it was mint.
I didn't have enough. I don't
yes.
know. I didn't even try and smell it. I just had it in my mouth.
Round 2, eyes closed.
Keep it in a bit longer.
What? Keep it in your mouth longer? Without
Okay.
smelling?
Mm-hmm.
Are you smelling?
Another job, okay.
Jay, did you smell or what?
No, not really. But you can smell it.
Right, Tone. Here we go.
Don't just smell it. Put it in your mouth. Is he eating it?
No, he's smelling it like a fucking dog.
Fucking hell. Eat it, mate.
Okay. Open your eyes.
This is making it much more interesting because, of course, anyone listening can't see, and neither can you.
They will see on Twitter if they follow us at the last 7. So there. After 3, answers please. 1, 2, 3.
Raspberry.
Bubblegum.
Raspberry from Tone. Bubblegum from Justin. I'm afraid Tone and Justin, it's blueberry. So
Oh, I nearly said blackberry. I thought, is it? Oh.
Nearly said blackberry, but something wrong.
No, I know. I was close to that kind of thing more than a red because I. Oh.
You need to get this right, Tone, because Justin's winning.
Tone, you first, mate.
Yeah, go on in.
Hold your nose. That's the rule.
I have to hold it. I have to
Yeah, oh,
hold
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. You have to
Alright.
hold your nose. And in it goes.
You have to hold your nose now.
Yeah, oh yeah. Get it in your gob. Get it in there.
Oh, God, it sounds disgusting.
Get it in there.
Dude, that's really gross.
Get it in there.
You saying that is
That's
just
a
fucking
bigger
making
one.
it
Come
way
on,
worse.
come
That
on.
is a million one.
I don't have a photo of that.
I really don't like that.
I couldn't get one, could I? Because your hand was in the way, and then he just.
We're gonna have to go again, Tone.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stage that, so restage it.
Oh, that one was greasy. That was a really greasy. Why? Oh, I feel sick. I feel sick, mate.
Is it minging flavours or just minging having a Johnny? Is it just the flavour or the Johnny? Like
It's the texture of it.
the texture of the Johnny, like as if it
That
was
was,
used,
that was a really wet one.
like it was
Can I
used.
get you another drink, mate?
That was a really wet. No, because I've been drinking summer fruits, and that's the last thing I want right now.
Ah, you don't want to mess with your palate. I see. Playing a professional game.
There you go, mate. Ready? Yep, there you go. Straight in the gob.
Oh, am I not allowed to smell it? If you watch him, you can see the colour of it.
Doesn't matter.
No,
Yeah, that fucking does.
no, it doesn't because we saw the colours of it at the
Well,
start.
now I know it's red. I know it's strawberry.
Yeah, but we knew the colours it had been.
Yeah, but there's 2 left.
Yeah, and we knew the other one was chocolate. We knew brown was chocolate, so it didn't really matter that I.
Right. Well, now I've got my answer, haven't I?
well, you shouldn't have for the fake taste, not me.
Your answers, please. 1, 2, 3.
Strawberry.
Bubblegum.
It's a draw.
What the fuck, really? Come on.
It's a draw.
Oh, strawberry.
You said bubblegum.
Mate, I knew it was strawberry.
Why did you say bubblegum then?
That's a joke, because I said bubblegum the last time.
Right, it's a draw. So the first contest ends in a draw.
This isn't a draw.
So young people are paid to scare red-faced macaque monkeys from the Indian Parliament in Delhi.
Really?
Yep. They don't scare them away by sort of waving nets at them or anything. Nets.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm thinking of. Fire? They don't scare them away by just sort of shooting them or anything like that. They do impressions of other monkeys, like bigger monkeys to scare them away.
They're black-faced langur monkeys
Black-faced langur monkeys.
to
Thank you,
frighten
Ken.
off the red-faced macaque monkeys.
Wow.
There are 40 people employed to do this.
They've stopped it now,
40
though.
children.
No, I think they stopped it now due to animal rights activists and saying that it's cruel. But they're I think they're sacred in some sects of Hinduism.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What,
so
the
they sort of
red-faced
yeah, the macaques. So they sort of feed them and encourage them to stay around sort of public areas because they get
Oh.
fed. They're just smart monkeys. with big red faces. They got
I've
red
seen-
asses as well.
I've seen them, mate. They look
They've-
horrible.
Yeah, they've probably got red
They
asses.
don't look nice.
This story on the BBC News website says Delhi's large population of stray monkeys have been a long-standing problem, and they're considered a public nuisance. They've caused havoc, riding on the city's metro trains and roaming through Parliament, invading the Prime Minister's office and the Defence Ministry.
Oh, shit.
Well, yeah,
if
but
a
the
monkey can break into their Prime
Yeah.
Minister's office, then there's something seriously wrong with his defence.
In
Fuck
India-
me.
They're better climbers than humans, though. Is it riding on? They say riding on the metro and
Yeah.
what, not paying the fare, obviously.
Yeah,
That's the
basically.
complaint. But also, that what they're going to do, like steal secrets.
Well, let's be honest.
Sell them
well,
to-
the Defence Ministry, India's a nuclear power, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuclear
Red-faced
monkeys.
macaque, sneak through the window.
He's red
take the
faced
red
because he got
files.
caught.
Red-handed. I'm red-arsed.
Red face. Yeah, so they're not employed anymore. So 40 children out of work due to animal rights activists.
They can just go make trainers.
They ruin everything, don't they? The activists.
They do, animal rights activists. You know Peter, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals.
No.
Oh God, of course you don't.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. No, I
People
don't.
for
Know.
the Ethical Treatment
No, I
of Animals.
don't. I don't know.
Jay?
Yeah, I know all about Peter.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You think they're a nice organisation? Or?
No, because they put down animals all the time
Mm.
because they can't afford to keep them alive. So
I
they
think
take
it's like 90%
in
of the animals they take in, they put down.
yeah.
All right.
They take them out of captivity. They even oppose all sorts of pet, even guide dogs for the blind. They oppose.
Yeah, because they think animals
Right.
should live an absolutely free life.
Mm.
Just be like free to
Ingrid
go wherever they like.
Newkirk is the leader of it. I think still is as well. There's a great. It's what we're all referencing is a Penn and Teller bullshit episode,
Absolutely,
which
yeah.
I'll put a link up to on Peter. It's incredible. Obviously they're biased, but they'll mention that at the beginning. But it's just another side to it. You know, it's not all about being kind to animals. Animal testing happens, and a lot of people think it's cruel. A lot of people think it's the best way to advance medicine. You know, cosmetics is a bit out of order.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Just putting foundation on a bunny until it suffocates.
Yeah.
So they know the rate at which a person will suffocate if they put too much foundation on. Shit like that. Shit because people are too stupid that they'll buy something first of all that makes their face a bit browner,
Yeah.
and they won't question. Well, how much until I choke? Well, just don't use as much. Yeah, but no. If I use a lot, will I choke to death? Well, we haven't done any tests. Of course, we haven't done any tests.
Yeah.
I'd like it tested. Ugh.
You know we have to get a rabbit and shave its face and apply the ridiculous amount of foundation you applied to even see if it'll die.
There might be an expansion. There might be like where there's animal rights activists. There might be sort of animal lack of rights activists who think that animal testing should be done for everything. So you can only buy a pair of Dr. Martens if they've been able to crush 3 kittens in one stop.
PETA. People for the unethical treatment of animals.
This week in history. This week in 1963, the Great Train Robbery happened. Tone, tell us about the Great Train Robbery.
I can tell you what is it.
Of course you couldn't. Jay, anybody?
The Great Train Robbery happened in Britain, Ireland.
It was a gang. It was about a mail train
Yeah.
that travelled from Glasgow to London.
Probably Gordon or Thomas.
Sorry.
Yeah, and like
The-
5 guys did it. And
15
loads of them
guys.
went down.
15 guys.
15
Yeah,
guys!
yeah.
Shit, I know about the guy who's still alive and living in like Ibiza.
The dead man, Ronnie Biggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't keep up with the news enough, mate.
He died. He died last year. There was a 2-part drama on the BBC
It
at
was-
the end of last year.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What was it
And
called?
he. The Great Train Robbery, I think.
I think it was.
One was called The Robber's Tale and one was called The Copper's
Copper's
Tale, I
Tale.
think.
Oh,
Jim Broadbent
really?
played the lead detective in it. It was really good. But yeah, he died on the day that one of them went out, I remember.
15 guys stole £2.6 million from a mail train. So that 15 ways you don't think is very much, but you have to remember that this happened in 1963.
Yeah.
The money was going to be burned. It was on its
Yeah.
way to be incinerated, so they saw it as
Whoa.
liberating the money. Ronnie Biggs had a really small part in it. The most famous because of his exile. Really, really small part in it. He was in jail with a guy who was planning this robbery, and his job was to find a train driver. And he found a train driver who it turned out couldn't drive the train. But
What?
he's still got like what in today's money is close to a £2 million cut.
Whoa.
They got a retired train driver, I think, didn't they? And this was a newer
Old
model
Pete,
of train.
his name was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he one of the guys they don't know who he was?
I think so. Yeah.
There's still a couple of them. Yeah, they never sort of discovered their identities. But yeah, I mean, great idea, really. That this mail train goes overnight from Glasgow to London, and yeah, they
Yep.
all this money in it.
Rob the shit out of it.
No one had ever thought to do that before.
On the same day that the Great Train Robbery happened, it didn't come out in the film or anything. It was Ronnie Biggs' birthday.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, he was born in 1929 on the same day.
No way.
It's a good way to spend that birthday.
Yeah.
Jesus.
How was your 25th? Well,
Yeah.
the reason I'm in Brazil.
Yeah, no, it would have been fucking awesome.
And this week, in 2003, Yuri Malenchenko became the first person to marry in space. It's on the
What?
International Space
What?
Station, and he got married to his missus on Earth.
No, then.
But
I didn't
She
realise.
wasn't up there with him.
that's right, yeah.
Didn't
I
get
had no
married
idea
then.
you could get married at a distance
You
like that.
can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Totally can.
No, you can't.
Can you get married over the internet then?
We'll get
Like,
rid of that then.
Over
what,
Skype?
what kind
Yeah,
of
you can do it,
married?
yeah. But
You had to sign the fucking register. They have to
married
kiss,
to
don't
a
they?
woman, he probably would have signed it up there. They probably would have had an ordained guy on the space shuttle.
No fucking way.
All right, I haven't done my fucking research properly
done
on
your
this
research
thing.
at all on
She
this
might
one.
have been there. It might have been a tourist thing. I don't know. I don't know he's an astronaut. I don't know he was on the International
Jesus.
Space Station. I made that up because it sounded plausible at the time.
You've made the whole bit up. You know nothing. Jesus Christ, Dan! Do we all expect better material to come out of this?
No.
Should we start?
It does say it on here. He married Ekaterina Dimitreva, who was in Texas while he was 240 miles away
then.
over
Slut.
New Zealand on the International
Slut.
Space Station.
So he was in the internet. Right. So I was. So just through pure intuition, through my genius mind, I've got like pretty much all of that right. I'm pretty sure I said Texas.
No, you fucking didn't say Texas.
Well, we've recorded it, so
So you will be
I-
proved wrong.
I think she was in Texas. You watch that?
It's not going to be in that part, is it?
Well, editing's a lovely thing. Two nominations that I've got. Anybody else?
No.
Lazy cunts. First nomination for Hero of the Week, the Black Keys.
Okay.
This week they donated, or they've decided to sponsor a Little League baseball team in their hometown.
No way.
Yeah, it's in Akron, Ohio, and they just gave a lot of cash. Loads of new uniforms, orange with like the black keys emblazoned on the back of it.
No way.
The numbers, yeah, proper. They look awesome. Whereas
That's
Little League teams are kind of
fucking
sort of they're publicly funded or like through sort of charitable donations.
Yeah.
They just promised to sponsor this team because that's where they're from. But they look like they're wearing sort of Major League Baseball sort of kit,
Yeah.
and it's got the black keys on the back.
That is so
Wicked.
cool.
It's awesome. Saw this only on the news yesterday. Hero of the Week, undoubtedly, goes to Dawn Fazy. Has anybody heard of her or seen her on the news?
No.
Right, Dawn Fazy and her family. Her dad, Alec, and her mum, Shirley. She was, after complications giving birth, she had a series of strokes, and that led to her having locked-in syndrome. Have you heard of that?
No.
It's where you are completely paralysed, essentially.
Holy
You can't
shit.
communicate in the slightest. Your brain is still fully functional, but you are entirely paralysed, apart from sort of slight movements perhaps in your extremities, toes and fingers, and eyes in this case. Now, with only the movement in her left eye, she has just got a degree in history.
What?
So it's taken her 6 years to complete
Wow.
the degree. She has to type one letter at a time. Sorry, with her parents doing a certain series of letters, like the most common letters used, so it doesn't go through the entire alphabet. So that's with like M, N, O, P, R, S, T.
Yeah, and then she selects, and then it goes through
yeah,
the
and
next
then you go through the
combination.
vowels or the most likely letters. So they've learned this way of communicating. 50 words an hour. So yeah, 1 word a minute, I think, is sort of
Holy
is the
shit.
pace that it goes at. So a normal exam that lasts an hour or so would take 3 weeks or something like that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And she's still got the condition.
Yeah.
yeah.
That'll be it for life, unfortunately.
It's like degenerative, isn't it, for your muscles and stuff? That's
Yeah,
right,
of course,
so
yeah.
you
Because
just
if you're not
completely-
moving, you'll have muscle wastage. You
Yeah.
can put as much nutrients in, but you won't. There won't be any benefit because you're not actually moving.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's horrendous.
Yeah.
Having said that, though, making not only the best of it, but dedicating that amount of time to doing something so brilliant,
Absolutely.
and now studying for a master's degree. So yeah,
Excellent.
just going straight on from it. So yeah, without question, Dawn Fazer, you're this week's hero of the week. Right, cunt of the week again. Any nominations?
No.
You are all terrible.
No,
What?
nothing.
Luckily.
Nominate you if you could carry on like this.
Oh, luckily I watched the news yesterday, so that's where I got hero of the week and cunt of the week from.
That's
Excellent.
dedication. One news program.
Shut up. It's well worth it. Bernie Ecclestone, in charge of
Oh.
Formula One.
I could
You know
not
him?
believe
No.
this. I
Short-
could not believe it.
Short grey-haired billionaire. He is in court in Germany at the moment, answering charges of bribery. He is said to have a German banker
Yes.
had a stake in Formula One.
Or his company had a stake.
Or his
in
company,
Formula
sorry, had a
One,
stake
didn't
in Formula
it?
One.
Which Bernie Ecclestone runs, right?
Yeah, and he was going to sell it. So Bernie Ecclestone is said to have given him £27 million to sell it to a company that he favoured and would therefore keep him in charge.
Wow.
So
Because
yeah,
they owned
he-
a load of the TV rights and things, didn't
yeah,
they?
yeah,
It was
TV rights,
like,
world
yeah.
rights, or rights for Sky Television. The guy who accepted the bribe has been charged with accepting bribes and is serving an 8.5-year prison sentence. Bernie Ecclestone walked free from court yesterday on a bribery charge after paying a German court £60 million.
No.
That's all he had to do is pay him £60 million. And I say all he has to do, he's a billionaire, so all he had to do is pay him £60 million and then he went free.
Under German law, that is fine.
What?
Wow.
And
From
just to
what
underline it,
crimes
on
is
a
that
bribery
again?
charge.
Yeah.
It's how you get the headline, Bernie Ecclestone pays to end bribery charge. Which you never thought you'd see, but
Wow.
I couldn't believe that it was, that you could do that.
No,
Well,
that is
absolutely.
incredible on a bribery charge as well. Ridiculous.
Bernie Ecclestone, you are this week's cunt of the week.
Horrible cunt.
Right, and to round off this evening, we've got a question of tone. Let's go!
Okay.
Antonio, you
Yeah.
had to punch one member of your own family, not be able to tell him why. Which one would it be? And why?
I would. No, that's quite easy actually. I think I'd punch Machallo,
Machallo is...
my youngest brother, because he'll probably think that he probably did something to deserve it somewhere down the line.
So you get away with it.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be so bad because he wouldn't be there thinking, "What? I don't understand. What just happened? Why would he do that to me?" He'd be thinking, "I probably did." He probably, meant it for something that I did somewhere along the line. I probably deserve that. I think he'd think.
Do you remember when we were playing, one of the first times we played Would You Rather?
Yeah.
It's not quite a drinking game, but it is a game to play whilst you're drinking. Would you rather do something really disgusting or something else really disgusting? You have to pick and give a good enough reason why. We were going on for a long time. Famous
Yeah.
ones were, would you rather have a bite of a pube sandwich or a bite of a fist-sized ball of bogies?
Yeah.
That was a pretty classic one.
It's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
That one's rotten.
Which would you rather, Ken?
I'd rather not play the game because I don't. What?
You've got to play the game.
That's the only rule with Would You Rather. You have to pick.
I have to pick now.
Yeah, you have to pick.
The sandwich then,
Lots of people go for the sandwich.
I'd go for the sandwich.
because they think of sandwich, don't they?
A pube sandwich.
Yeah, but you're thinking sandwich, so you could
You
know
gotta
try
take
and
a bite,
convince
though.
yourself.
All right, an apple-shaped bowl of bogies then.
Yeah, apple shape. It's still a ball. You know what I mean?
Still a pube sandwich.
Yeah, but a ball of bogies is fucking
Exactly.
disgusting.
It's like when you've got
Yeah.
your cat or a child or a dog to eat some medicine and you crush it up in their food so they don't realise. It's the same principle of work.
Yeah, both
You're
of those
hiding
things are.
pubes in the sandwich.
Exactly. That is definitely easier than being confronted
Tone,
with someone that
pube
would make you
sandwich or
vomit.
ball of bogies?
No, definitely pube sandwich.
Oh,
Wait. Pube sandwich with jizz butter or a ball of bogies?
This is why you have to be careful when you bring this up.
Yeah,
no,
because
this
you
is
end
why
up-
the game is good.
We end up here.
You can add different, sort of degrees of difficulty to
Oh, you
the-
can get
to
creative,
the
can you?
yeah, of course.
Just this picture I mocked up.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Oh yes.
Last
What's
week,
that,
Tone.
Tone?
That's him. That is Richard Dawkins bumming himself.
Yes, it is. That is beautiful.
He
done
looks
so well.
a lot more happier about doing it, like giving it rather than receiving it, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he's got a crafty look in his eye, the Richard Dawkins that's doing the doing.
Great job, Ken.
The one in the background looks sinister, and the one in the front looks like in real pain.
Well, if you want to make your own at home, you Google Richard Dawkins smug, and then you try things like bumming, gay sex.
Nice. Your search engine must
anal
be
sex.
interesting.
He's not
Yeah,
gay.
your internet history is
He's not gay. He
checkered
just does
now.
himself, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you call that? Someone that has sex with themselves. It's not any.
If you could travel back in time, Tone, would you give yourself a hand job?
What? Why would I need to travel back in time to do that?
But it would technically be.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
All right.
Sorry, Ken. I don't understand the question. Why am I going back in time to wank?
Because then there'd be two of you. There'd be two of you, but you'd still be doing it to yourself. You could take yourself out to dinner first. You don't have to.
What are the people in the restaurant gonna think?
I'd have to get him drunk. I'd have to
Well,
get
he's
him
obviously
hammered.
out with his. He's obviously out with his dad.
You're not going back
Brother.
to sexually assault
Mate, I'd have
yourself.
to
He's
get
only
him
10 years
hammered.
older than him.
Yeah.
I'd have to get him hammered on whiskey, just straight whiskey.
You're
And then
not,
he'd
you're not
probably do
going
it.
back hell bent on doing this. I'm just saying that.
You'd go
there
back
are-
and rape yourself.
That's not the point. You're not going back with the intent to do it. I'm just saying, if you were time traveling somehow, say you went to the future and you met yourself from the future, there'd be two of you. So technically,
Would you rather have a heart the size of your brain and a brain the size of your heart, so you live 4 times as long, but you're 4 times stupider?
Right, okay, first start, it took me a while to get my head around the question there.
Damn straight.
But I get the question now, and I think,
Think about this, mate.
yeah,
4 times stupider.
fuck me. Yeah, because the thing is, I just about managed to get by now, so I think I'd be doing myself over for an extra few years, really.
No,
4 times as long.
Well,
so
fuck
it's
me.
like 400
Well, yeah,
years.
well, I'd
you'd
be
be
doing.
laughing at those people that live to 115 and stuff.
Yeah, you'd be
Yeah.
laughing.
Like what?
You'd be laughing whilst fucking licking a window and just like throwing a fucking doll that you've made out of a potato.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the value of life if I was to do, that. Quality of life wouldn't be worth it, I don't think. I'm happy with just living to like whatever's going to be 80, 70, whatever you reach. Yeah,
Any advance on 70?
that'll
Anything
do me.
lower? Anything lower? Anything
Yeah.
more disappointing? I'm hearing 65 car crash.
Yeah, I'd be disappointed at 65.
On that somber note, I would really like to thank all of my co-participants for this evening: Justin Cliff,
Thank you, Dan.
Antonio Romola,
Yeah, thank you.
and Kenneth Trainer.
Thank you very much, Dan.
The Last 7 podcast was recorded at my flat, edited at my flat, with additional material from Punra and DJ Alchemy.
Do you want me to do it?
No.
The Last 7 podcast was recorded at Dan's flat, edited at Dan's flat, with additional material from Punra and DJ Alchemy. You've been a beautiful audience. God bless and good night.
You should have said,
Done.
Ken.
Done. Cut that shit. Cut it up.